Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. In association with NerdAddiction.com. Be sure to check out Marvel Addicts on Facebook.
Oh, hey, look, it's Harley Quinn.
You suck. How you doing?
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Marvel Legends figure. It's Typhoid Mary from the Venom Build-A-Figure, or Monster Venom Build-A-Figure set. This I actually found at my local Walgreens, was kind of surprised to see it there. I went ahead and snatched it up because this is the first time I've seen this one out in the stores, and well, to be honest, the only reason I even got it was to build a Venom. I'm not that big of a fan of Typhoid Mary, and I find it strange that she's even in this set because I always picture her as a Daredevil villain, not a Spider-Man villain. Now, I know she's been in Spider-Man comics, but yeah, I've always really seen her in Daredevil. So, yeah, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Typhoid Mary in the packaging, and I really gotta say, I am liking the white boxes going on with all the black and red artwork. That looks really cool to me. There is nothing at the top of the box, which is interesting. It's got Typhoid Mary down there. I really like that font. I think that looks pretty cool. There she is. There's the Build-A-Figure font. There's the Build-A-Figure part. We get a flaming sword in there. It looks like the flames come off of the sword, so that'll be interesting when we get her out of the box. And then we get some artwork over there. Same artwork on the side. So yeah, here's a close-up. Nothing up there. There she is. There's her sword. There's the leg. And it says Typhoid Mary. That reminds me of Buffy for some reason. And then there's the artwork on the side. Looking all kinds of cool. Here's the back of the package. Alright, so we get a very small write-up of Typhoid Mary there, which is interesting because it doesn't make any mention of Innocent Mary or Bloody Mary, because she's got multiple personalities, or Mary Walker, who's the personality that's supposed to control them all. I really mainly remember Bloody Mary and Typhoid Mary, those personalities, out of the comics. But yeah, there she is. The artwork right there, all the other figures in the wave, and then of course you can build Monster Venom. So just a close-up really quick. If you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And then, yeah, there she is, looking all kinds of cool. And then here are all the other figures in the wave. I've already reviewed Venom and Carnage and Spider-Ham and Pork Grind, so I just got to get Scream and Poison to complete this set out. And then there's the Monster Venom, and I cannot wait to get that built. That will be lots and lots of fun. So let's go ahead and get Typhoid out of the package and see what we think of her. So here we have Typhoid Mary out of the packaging, and you know what, for the most part, this is a good figure. I'm just not a Typhoid Mary fan. The whole reason I even got this figure really was to get this Build-A-Figure part here for Venom. It is his other leg, which I definitely dig, like the paint sculpt on there. That metallic purpley black looks cool. It's got a little tiny, it's the tiniest boot hinge ever right there. It's got a very strong double jointed knee, which is very cool. And he's got the little Venom toenails. So yeah, definitely cannot wait to build this guy. But for the most part, yeah, this is a pretty decent figure. The only gripe I've really got about the figure, other than the fact she came in a Venom wave, because she's a Daredevil villain. Yes, I know you're going to say, she's on Spider-Man too, but she's always going to be a Daredevil villain to me, is the fishnets. I mean, they did a decent job as far as paint goes, but they're paint. I think it would have looked better if they had sculpted the fishnets on there and then painted it. That would have been better. But I think what I'm going to do is try to get some actual fishnets for a doll and attach it on here. I think that'll look really cool. So if I ever get that accomplished, I'll definitely do a video and show that off. She does come with a sword right here. I'm going to set her back right there. And it looks really cool because it's got these little flames, which is nice. And as I presumed, you can take the flames off which is very, very cool. And she's got this nice little katana. One of her mutant powers is to catch things on fire, which she usually does with her weapons. So that is very cool, and that fits very snugly onto the sword, which I really do dig. Now, the other minor gripe I got about the figure is she's got a closed fist on her left-hand side, and I don't mind that, but I think with her wielding a sword, I'd rather have her have like an open hand to kind of balance the sword while she's swinging it. I think that would have looked a lot cooler in posing, but we only get what we get, right? As far as articulation goes on this lady, she spins her head around. She can look really far down, which is nice, but her head doesn't go up because of her hair. She has a very tight diaphragm joint right there. Let's see here. She's got, her arms go up, but because of her jacket, they are limited a little bit, and they don't spin all the way around because of the jacket right there. She does not have a twist up there. She has a single joint on her elbow, but there is a twist in the elbow, which is nice, and then her hands twist. They also have a hinge right there, which is cool. She does not have anything at her waist. She kicks up that far. She doesn't kick back very far at all. She has a twist at her upper leg. She kicks out pretty decently. She has a double jointed knee right there, which is very cool. She does not have any twist at her boots. These things do lift upward, very much like Rogue or Shadowcat accessories. And then she has a single joint on her ankles, and she has some very, very tight ankle rocker pivot that we love, with this being her widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. Taking a closer look at the figure itself, it is sculpted really, really well. I love how she's got the little choker under her chin there on her neck. She's got the half white, half flesh tone face. The eyes are painted well, the lips are painted well. She kind of stares off in the distance. I like the black jacket. She's got almost, it looks like Magic's shoulders, minus the spikes, I guess. I don't know. I like the detail in it. Her hair is sculpted well. It could use some additional paint details in there to kind of differentiate it. Overall, I mean, it looks really, really good. I like her little white corset right there, the little boobies. I totally see this being reused for the White Queen. I mean, there's just no doubt that's going to happen. Looking at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpted pretty well. I like the brown paint of the belt. I like the jacket, the way it's cut, the way the corset is. I like the belt buckle there. That looks nice. Love the sword accessory. That is fantastic. I like the flame, the translucent flame around it. I like how it comes off nice and easy, but it fits really snug on there. Definitely very cool. Could have used a little bit more paint on the hilt. She's got a very tight little booty. She's got the fishnets on one side and the pant leg on the other, which is pretty accurate for the character, but again, I don't like the paint. I think it would look better if it was actually sculpted. But hey, we get what we get, and overall, it's not a bad figure. And finally, taking a look at the legs on the figure, and they're long legs, and I likes that. I like the concept of them. I like the detail on the pants. We got the fishnets. They are painted well. They're ripped up, but they are just paint, and they look like a comic book page to me on a piece of plastic. The boots, I definitely dig. I like the little cuffs at the top. I think that looks nice. The fact that they've got the runner painted down the back of the nylon there is very cool. I mean, it's a tribute to the paint, so the painters did a good job with that. I just think if they would have sculpted that in and put that paint job over it, it would have been amazing looking. And again, I'm going to try to put some actual hosiery on her and see how that looks. For comparison, here we have Typhoid Mary with her wave mate Carnage, and these are actually both really good figures. And to be honest, I really didn't think I would like her all that much, but I've got a lot more respect for the figure in hand. I just don't like the character. So is Typhoid Mary a figure that you want in your Marvel collection? Well, if you're a Daredevil fan, I think you're really going to like this villain. If you're a mutant fan, you're probably going to like her, but I don't know. Maybe it's because she's not one of my favorite characters. I'm just kind of meh about her. I know a lot of people are really, really digging her. She is well done. It's kind of like that first Cable figure that we had gotten. I just was not a fan of that design, but the figure itself was really well done. I can say the same thing here. Love that flame accessory. I love her sculpt. The paint works really nice. I just think that if they would have sculpted the fishnets, it would have really boom and just made me sing different praises on the figure. I don't know, but maybe I'm just focusing on that. Overall, I mean, I can't say anything bad about her, but I got a feeling that she's going to be a peg warmer. I think we're going to see her on the shelf like we saw Tigra and some of the other characters out there, like the Beetle, the Lady Beetle, and things like that. It's just, is there a demand for her? I don't know. What do you guys think? Put a comment down below. Jump over to my Facebook page. Join the conversation there. I'd love to hear your comments, but it's not a bad figure. So, and I really see the torso being reused for the White Queen. Totally do. There's going to be some reuse of the parts on this figure, which is not a bad thing. So there she is, Typhoid Mary from Marvel Legends.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.